and build Catholic radio stations to send out the Word of God and the truth and the fullness of truth that is the Catholic Church out into the world today, to evangelize and transform the culture, changing hearts and minds. So that's why we're here, and we believe in that mission, and we wanted to continue that mission. And that's only possible through your generous donations. So if you could, please continue to make the phones ring at 888-287-0655. 888-287-0655. If you're watching us via live stream, you just saw Kim hold up the new donor bell. And so I'm going to ask her to ring that because we got a new donation, new donor. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you to that new donor. I said new donation. Every donation is new, but not every donation comes from a new donor, a first-time donor. So that's important. That's a measure of the health and vitality of a nonprofit radio station, is whether or not they can attract new donors. And so we've had a number of new donors today. I want to say 3 or 4 new donors today. We had 5 yesterday, so we've surpassed all of last year's Spirit Drive in terms of new donors. So that is a positive outcome and result. So we want to continue that. But that's only if you act now and share with us some of your treasure at 888-287-0655. That is 888-287-0655. And new this year, you can text the word give to 419-969-3255. That's 419-969-3255. You can also go to our website at holyfamilyradio.fm. We have a donation page that you can find off of the homepage and make your donation that way. You can do a one-time donation. You can do a recurring monthly donation. Actually, it doesn't have to be monthly. You could do a quarterly. You could do semi-weekly, whatever works for you. We're flexible, and we'll make it easy for you to do.
Yeah, we're happy to facilitate in any way we can to make it easier, smoother, more seamless for you. So however you're able to give and how much you're able to give, we are appreciative of it. And hopefully you know that, Holy Family Radio is very conservative, judicious with their funds. Mm-hmm. They're not spendthrifts. We haven't talked much this afternoon about the fact that it's important for the radio station to not only have funds to cover existing expenses, but also to have those funds available to be able to jump on new opportunities when they come up, because they don't have the luxury of a 2-year lead window on most opportunities in the Catholic radio space. Sometimes a station comes up for sale, boom, you have to have the money to be able to act on it. Or a signal goes up for bid from the FCC,
right.
And you have to be able to act on that right away. So that is one of the most important, one of the many, but a very important reason why we ask you to partner with us, so that Holy Family Radio can have those funds available to grow this mission. Right now we reach 13 counties in Northwest Ohio. But we're looking really strongly. The board is looking very strongly at a couple of other opportunities that will expand that. And, that's what we're about. We're called to evangelize as Catholics. We are called to take the message to all nations and to all ears and all hearts. So we ask you to help us with that, to partner with us. Won't you give us a call at 888-287-0655.
Yes, 888-287-0655. 888-287-0655. We still have some matching funds available that will double your donation. If that's $100, it becomes $200. Not much is left, but you can still do it if you're one of the next few callers at 888-287-0655. You could take advantage of that, and we do need every single dollar. Kim mentioned that we need to be positioned to act on opportunities as they arise, but also we've got some major expenses that we've got to undertake in terms of our tower light over in Ada. We have a replacement for that. That's going to run us around between $8,000 and $10,000, because it's not a simple task to climb a 300-foot tower to take down an old light and put a new one up and make sure it all works. It's a fairly intensive endeavor. So that's something that we didn't anticipate doing. You know, all of a sudden, you know, the tower light went out. We got to replace it. So every dollar helps to not only help us to grow, but also to keep us going. Okay, 888-287-0655. All right, it's 5 o'clock right now. This is our last hour of the day here on day 2 of our spring spirit drive. Roughly 2/3 of our spirit drive is over. Time is running out for you to make that donation. Go online anytime, even after we're off the air here at 6 o'clock. That Spirit Drive Fund is open anytime to make those donations. So just remember, if you happen to be driving home, driving the kids, you know, picking kids up from the track practice or baseball or wherever you might be, just remember that you can, make a note for yourself, set a reminder to do it later when you get home, and make that happen for us. So what we're going to do right now, we don't have a guest scheduled to come in. We thought what we'd do is that we would play for you a talk that was given by Deacon Lappert. Patrick Lappert, I believe is his name. And he is a plastic surgeon and a Catholic permanent deacon who gave a talk a couple years ago on transgenderism. And that is high on, it's got high visibility right now in our culture today. For a number of reasons, and so we need to be able to understand some of those things and some of the issues, and really Deacon Lappert looks at it from a not only a physical level but a psychological level, and what the church teaches about that. So we're going to play that now. We'll probably pause that as we go through. It's about, it's less than an hour long, but still we'll break in and give you the numbers and kind of give you our progress on our matching fund as we go through, and then we'll wrap up the day from there. So without further ado, we're going to play this talk by Deacon Lappert. Enjoy that, and we'll talk to you soon.